I've been kind of 50-50 on actually making this video because I know a lot of people think that listening to other people's dreams is the most boring thing, but when I was streaming painting this piece, I did say that I would make a video about it and I would talk about what actually happened in the dream and why I was painting it. Those were some of the first art streams I did over on Twitch, and I was just doing it to kind of figure out the process and figure out the technology and, you know, just work out all the teething problems with the streaming setup. And now that it's all figured out, I've been doing art streams here on YouTube instead. But you know, quite a few of you dropped in for my early Twitch streams and stuck by me while I figured it out. So thank you guys for that. Also for that reason, the footage of the streams is potato quality, but it's what we've got, right? So as some of you might know, when I'm not doing OG fashion stuff and vintage fashion stuff, but the fashion thing is mostly a hobby, I am an artist and I make art. And what I do a lot of the time is I paint my dreams, and I have very vivid dreams because I'm narcoleptic. So I sleep a lot and I dream a lot. I've mentioned this in a couple of my old art videos that I had very vivid dreams and that I was drawing them. Don't worry about that, you don't need to catch up on all that. This one is no different, it's just the biggest one I've ever done. I don't know why, I just felt like this image needed to be on a really big canvas, so I got a really big canvas. And I spent a couple of months painting it in bits, just in little bits here and there, and I have footage of some of it, of quite a lot of it, I think. Yeah, so that's roughly what I've been doing. And now I'm here to tell you exactly what actually happened in the dream. I have this little sketchbook that I write and sketch dream stuff in. Whenever I wake up from a really vivid one, I grab this book and start sketching in it. I'll show it. I'm going to deliberately cut off the other page so that you can't see the writing exactly. That I just kind of drew that immediately after this. I'm not going to read that all out because like not all of it is about relevant to the image. I'll just read out the part of it that was relevant to what I painted. So there was a bunch of other stuff going on, but then there was a bunch of stuff involving getting chased and hiding because, you know, dreams are like that. And we went to hide in the Anclestial graveyard. It actually says here in this notebook Anclestial Cemetery, which is interesting because in my head it's been the Anclestial graveyard, but I wrote this just after waking up, so it must have been Anclestial Cemetery. That is literally the words ancestral and celestial stuck together, which is a bit on the nose. Like, I feel like if you put that in a piece of fiction, everyone would be like, that's too obvious, don't do that. But hey, it was a dream, that's what my brain gave me, right? I learned a whole bunch of stuff about celestial star signs, and I learned what mine is, and in the painting I kind of put my sign engraved on the stone because it was engraved on this big stone thing that I saw. It was up on the grass hill is this big stack of stones surrounded by a little fence, and it had all sorts of stuff engraved on it, and one of the engravings was my celestial star sign, and that's how I learned about it in this dream. I wanted to take a photo of it, right? In the dream I wanted to take a picture, and I couldn't because it was a dream and phones don't work there, or so I was told. There was a wee guy kind of talking to me and he said that phones don't work here. They don't exist. You can't take a picture. So I had to like will it into existence because I knew I was dreaming. Like, I usually know that I'm dreaming, and I knew that I could just make it exist if I wanted to, but it was really, really hard. Because you're kind of fighting your own brain when you're dreaming like that. So I had to like will my phone into existence and then also will it to work the way I wanted, and it kept kind of disappearing, and I'd have to will it back out of my pocket, or it would freeze up and start to go wrong and kind of wobble. and I'd have to concentrate really hard on making it work. And eventually I did get it to work, and I did take a picture. And the image I'm painting on this canvas is the picture I took. And the whole time I was doing this in the dream, I did know that it wasn't going to be a real photo. But I also knew that the only way I was going to remember it properly is if I took a picture in the dream, and then when I woke up I would remember what it looked like. And I was right. I know my own brain, right? So the reason I chose this one to be a painting is because I had to fight so hard to take a picture of it in a dream. And that's what we're doing. There was a couple of other photos I took in that dream that I might turn into smaller paintings or little drawings. But this is like the main big one. And that's kind of that, honestly. You know, there was a lot of other little things going on, but that's the main gist of this image. I am using oil paints on canvas for this one. I don't know if I'll make prints of it or if I'll put any version of it up for sale. I might, honestly. Some of the people who dropped in on my Twitch streams said they would like to see prints of it or buy prints of it, so I might do that. And I guess the whole point here is just for me to introduce the concept of art live streams on my channel, and that I'm going to do that more, because I know most people follow me for the fashion stuff. I know it, I know. But I am an artist and I make art, so I want to include that on here. I will still do all the OG fashion stuff and clothing unboxings and whatnot, but I would like to bring in a little more of the other things that I do with my time. A fun little note on the bottom of this page where I was writing down what happened in the dream is that they want me to stay, but I told them I can't stay because I'm waking up soon. Like, I know, I usually know, I always know. I don't know. Tell me if you also have interesting dreams. I want to hear it. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. You can support me on Patreon if you like. I also have channel memberships, that's a thing now. Other than that, I hope you're having a good weekend, day, whatever it happens to be. Take care of yourselves. Bye.